What's going on, everybody? Hope you all are having a fantastic day today. Now, I gotta say, I'm pretty happy with the way that my channel has been running recently. I've been actually having a little bit more time off from work than I typically do. And it has been doing wonders for me personally because there's a lot of current events. And I do say that a lot of the stuff that my channel runs off of is current events. And I've been able to cover them a lot more frequently and on the day of, compared to usually how I have to pre-record my videos the day before. So usually when a hot topic comes out, I have to wait until the next day to cover it because I recorded the night of. It's just a really long, annoying process to getting content out for you guys. But I'm finally able to get a few topics, so enjoy this while you still can before I go back to working every single day of my life. So enjoy the hot topics. But guys, today we're going to be talking about Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Now, apparently, from a very, very, very reliable leaker as well, not the Gaming Revolution this time, but it's a different guy. I'll show the tweet up on the screen now. But apparently, bad news for a few people is that it's going to be extremely thick skill-based matchmaking, very identical to Call of Duty Modern Warfare and Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Now, people are going to take this in two ways. Some people love very thick skill-based matchmaking. I've seen tons of you guys in my comment section saying that you enjoy it. And also there's people who despise very thick skill-based matchmaking. Now, I'm going to stay in the middle on this one. Like I said, I'm going to try to stay positive on Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War until they're proven guilty, until they prove me wrong that this is one of the worst games in the universe. I'm going to stay positive. You know, why should I start off negative about a video game that I haven't even touched yet? So I'm going to try to make something good out of thick skill-based matchmaking. And there is good out of thick skill-based matchmaking. I'll try to explain it to you guys later in this video. But yes, I do understand this isn't really the best way to go about things. I know people are going to be very aggravated with this. Yes, it's going to penalize the very good players. It's going to make the noobs perform better. And for Activision, this is probably the best bet. I completely understand why they're putting it back in the video game. Because let's be honest here, very thick skill-based matchmaking allows for the noobs to have a better experience. And the noobs are typically the ones that they're trying to get the most money out of. So if the noobs are having a bad time playing the video game, they're just simply not going to spend any money. But if the noobs, the massive majority of the people who play Call of Duty games, if the noobs do enjoy the video game, they will spend a lot of money. So obviously, Activision has a good strategy here for themselves, not for the, the community, for the sweats who enjoy playing this game. But it's a good strategy for Activision. It works perfectly for them to get more money in their pocket because they're definitely getting more cash from the noobs. I mean, let's be honest here. Modern Warfare was making millions every single day strictly off of microtransactions. That says enough right there. I mean, along with their amazing art team, I gotta be honest, the art team at Infinity Ward is just definitely on their top game right now. So that also helps out with them making sales. But obviously, the skill-based matchmaking is a very big factor to why they're able to make that much money. But trust me, I do understand why everybody hates this. I'm one of those people. If anybody's watched me for a very long time, a year, 2 years, 3 years, I don't know how long you guys have been watching me for. But if you watch me for a decent amount of time, you know my opinion on skill-based matchmaking. I don't enjoy it. It's very obnoxious. It forces people to have to reverse boost, which I've never done. I don't know why people think, since I make reverse boosting videos, everybody thinks I reverse boost now. You know, you can think what you want. You can think what you want. But if you don't believe me, I live stream pretty much every single day over on Twitch. It's at JbowenDaMan. The link for that is down in the description. If you don't believe that I do my lobbies legit, you can just watch me stream for 3 hours. I never reverse boost. I play legitimate lobbies all day long, and I still smack people like it's no tomorrow. I dish out the sauce, damn it. I dish it, okay? So, but as I was saying, I'm not too big of a fan when it comes to skill-based matchmaking. It definitely makes the game a bit more sweatier, less casual for a lot of the players, and it's obnoxious. But, I'm going to be the person who's going to try to be a little bit positive here. I'm going to try to put something not so negative out about the skill-based matchmaking when it comes to Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Now, if this game is done correctly on the multiplayer side, if they do everything correct, it could turn out good. Skill-based matchmaking won't be that big of a deal. Rewind, just quickly rewind back to Call of Duty World War II, Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Both those games had very thick skill-based matchmaking. Let's be honest here. Call of Duty World at War, the score limit was always at an even score, whether it was 74-75 or 75 to 70. No, it was always an extremely close score. They always did a very good job at keeping the teams balanced or very thick skill-based matchmaking to make sure it's at your top competition. And same thing with Black Ops 4. Black Ops 4 skill-based matchmaking was even worse. I was always versing sweats, but at the same time, my team was just packed with noobs. But at the same time, you have to keep in mind, the skill-based matchmaking was very thick in these video games, but you could still be able to play the game. It didn't put you to a point where you just wanted to back out, you never wanted to touch the video game again, you were just completely finished with it. No, it never got you to that point in World War II or Call of Duty Black Ops 4, because the game mechanics were still there. The gameplay was still fun, it was still enjoyable, the map designs were solid, and with all those factors together, the game was still fun to play, even with thick skill-based matchmaking. But in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, with horrible map design, no dead silence as a perk so your footsteps are extremely loud, weapons that kill in 2 seconds, the skill-based matchmaking doesn't do too much justice in this video game, because all it does is it gives you players who want to camp, hold corners, hold angles, don't move, don't rotate. Basically, if you move out in the open, it's basically instant death, because everybody in your lobby is trying to drop a nuke. And yes, I do understand, if you're trying to drop a nuke, you're not trying to be aggressive, you're trying to play slow, trying to, play for streaks, play for your advanced UAV, which is going to take you time, which is going to make your playstyle slow down just a little bit. But people don't want to do that all the time, Just because there's good players out there doesn't mean they want to sweat their ass off to get nukes every 5 seconds. You see what I'm saying here? As a sweaty player like me, I like to play the video game. I'm not going to say I'm not a sweat. I'm definitely a sweat, but I don't do it purposely. It's not like I'm trying to sweat and be obnoxious to players. No, I'm just naturally decent at the video game, just like a lot of you guys out there. You're naturally good at the video game. You're not purposely sweating, you're just playing the game. You've been playing it for so-and-so years, you have a ton of experience, you know how to play the title, you're just playing naturally. And when you're playing naturally and you're not trying to sweat your butt off for nukes, it doesn't matter, because they know how you play. They watch your play style, they watch your movement, they watch how many shots you connect, they watch, what type of weapons you use, if you slide cancel, if you bunny hop everywhere, what positions of the map that you're using. They watch every last thing of your account in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Literally, they watch it all. And with that information, they put you up with people who are identical to your playstyle. So people who are very good at the game but aren't trying to sweat are being put up against people who are purposely trying to sweat. Now, like I said, this wouldn't be that big of a deal if the game had mechanics and maps and good flow to the point where it doesn't matter who you're versing. But in Modern Warfare, that's not the case. The game is just utter booty cheeks. I mean, all people do is camp, sound whore, and that's how you get streaks. The game is based off of kill streaks, not score streaks. So you're not incentivized to actually move. The main goal in Modern Warfare is to camp it out, wait till you get your kill streaks, let your kill streaks do work. You can move a little bit while your kill streaks are doing work, get your advance, camp even harder to get the nuke, and then you're done with the game. That's how people be playing this game, and it's very obnoxious. But if Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War can do something similar to Black Ops 4 and World War II, skill-based matchmaking, I can promise you this, I can 110% promise you this, will not be a big issue. But if the gameplay turns out to be exactly like Modern Warfare, skill-based matchmaking is going to be awful. Everybody's going to complain about it. Everybody's going to be annoyed. But all Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War has to do, all they have to do is make good map design, lower the footsteps, and make sure that it's no bullcrap deaths, as in insta-kills and just having all the weapons overpowered so you get one tap. No, you need to have a skill gap involved in your video game. So if people are actually good at the game, if people are actual sweats and they're trying to drop nukes every single game, they need to have skill to do so. In Modern Warfare, there is no skill gap. Sweats are just obnoxious players at this point. When you see someone who's dropping a nuke, you're not like, wow, he just absolutely demolished me. No, he's using a weapon that kills you in 2 shots. He's sitting in one spot of the map the whole time. He's taking advantage of the map design because it's impossible to take certain people out of choke points. It's all bent towards horrifying gameplay. All they have to do, I'm telling you, all they have to do is just make sure the map design's perfect, lower the footsteps, and don't make the weapons or the time to kill or whatever the fault is so cheesy. There has to be a gap of skill. So if you are a good player, I don't mind versing good players. Trust me, I do it all the time in Black Ops 4, like I said. But the thing is, and in Black Ops 4, I was still able to drop streaks. I was still able to go for my nuclears, while the enemy team was still able to do stuff like that as well. The enemy team was dropping streaks. They were dropping stuff as well on me. But at the same time, it was equal. But in Modern Warfare, the second the enemy drops a streak, that's it. It's done for. You see what I'm saying? The gameplay has to be good in order for the skill-based matchmaking to be accepted by the community. If they go ahead and make something, anything in the world that's similar to Call of Duty Modern Warfare, nobody's going to accept it. The skill-based matchmaking is going to be so thick to the point that not anybody in the world wants to go ahead and play your video game. It's stupid. Now, yes, we have seen proven facts from Destiny 2 that skill-based matchmaking has made their video game much better when they removed it, and more people are coming in and playing it. But at the end of the day, you had to think, Destiny 2 isn't really a complete PvP shooter. Call of Duty is very sweaty. You know, if they were going to remove skill-based matchmaking, that would ruin so many people's experiences, if we're going to be honest here. Call of Duty is not like it used to be back in the day, not even to the slightest bit. Call of Duty has become so competitive and so sweaty, to the point that every single game, no matter what, even without skill-based matchmaking, you're going to get into a sweaty lobby. So to be honest, yes, I can understand why skill-based matchmaking is implemented into this game, because God forbid, if it wasn't implemented into the game, the people would be getting stomped out all the time. Like I said, 9 out of 10 people are sweats when it comes to Call of Duty games. Literally now. Nobody's a noob anymore. Everybody wants to sweat. That's just gaming in general. That's literally what gaming has become. Gaming is no longer a casual thing, a casual activity. Everybody wants to be the best. Everybody wants to win that $1 million Fortnite tournament. Everybody wants to be the next Optic Scump. Everybody wants to be a competitive player. Everybody wants to be the best in the game. And with that being said, the casual players are going to just, honestly, they're just going to hate the game if there's no skill-based matchmaking. So yes, I understand why they implement it into the game, besides them making extra money from the noobs. I understand that they're just trying to make everybody's experience enjoyable. But you cannot, I understand you want to make the noobs experience enjoyable, but you cannot make the sweats experience not enjoyable. You can't just completely ditch one side of the community. You have to understand, yes, sweats might be obnoxious, but we're still in the community. We're still part of the Call of Duty people here. You can't just completely kick us out and pretend that we don't even exist. You need to make the game revolve around everybody. You need to make sure that noobs can be noobs and good players can be good players, and you can call it a day there. If it's anything like Modern Warfare, it is doomed from the start right here, right now. If there was no skill-based matchmaking in this game, yes, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War would have a great chance of succeeding because it's no skill-based matchmaking. So even if the game is complete utter dog crap, you can still verse noobs, stomp them out, and have a good time. But if it has skill-based matchmaking, that's already one factor in. They have to do good with this game now. They have to do good, because if they fail, skill-based matchmaking is just going to make the game 10 times worse, and yes, it's not going to be a good game whatsoever. But if they do decide to make good maps, if they do decide to make well-balanced weapons that actually aren't going to, smack you with 1 to 2 shots at long range, if they're actually going to have a skill gap in the video game and lower footsteps, maybe add in the dead silence perk, good things are going to come from this video game. I can already call it right now. But guys, I'm going to end the commentary off there. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you go ahead and leave a like. And by all means, if you hated it, leave a dislike. If you're brand new and enjoy the commentary, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification button. Also, if you want to chat with me, I have 2 ways to do so. You can follow me over on Twitter, or you can follow me over on Discord. And both those links are down in the description. And also, if you want to catch me live stream, I do that every single day besides Mondays over on Twitch. Link to that is in the description as well. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.